So my game is called A Day in the Life. It is about everyday life, and you know who helped me come up with my game was my students. I couldn't work out somebody to play with, but at the end of class, I asked my students, what's something that stresses you out in your day? Or what is something that makes your day better? So that is the title of my game. And your game is not complete without a set of dice. Mine are virtual. Of course, you can use actual dice, but mine are virtual. My students help me with not just suggestions about some of the places in the game, but what should I use for the pieces? And they suggested Among Us. That's a really popular game among them. I hope that's not a copyright issue. You see some letters here and some numbers. I'll explain the board. So you roll for your place in the order of players. So you want to roll a 1 whenever you originally roll at the beginning of the game. I didn't, so I'm player number 3. I'm in third in the order. So I start out at place number 3, and how it works is when it's my turn, the third turn, I would roll again, and I just got a 1 that time. So I move on to letter E. I forgot a project. So I'm going to take a minute before I explain the actual playing out of the board. So the whole theme or motif of my game is stress. I saw that was an object with this project. So I asked my students, what are things that stress you out? And so everything you see here are answers that they actually provided. When teacher gives us extra homework, finding out there's a test tomorrow, getting grounded, missing the bus, remembering that they forgot a project, when that all-important phone that's just so important to them gets wet, when they wake up late, or possible arguments with their parents. Those are stressful things. I also ask my students, what are things that when they happen, they make your day? Doesn't happen every day, but makes your day well. Getting dinner out with family, a good report card, say straight A's, receiving validation from their teachers and their parents was actually a thing from more than one student. No homework, finding out you made the baseball team or the band. Taco Tuesday was a suggestion that I welcome myself. I regularly bribe my students with candy, and, getting views on the Snapchat or the TikTok is a big deal, which is actually because they suggested, how I should decorate my game. Well, social media is a very important part of their life, and so that's what they suggest as decorations. So to explain the actual board, you start out in the middle. Again, I'm number 3. I want to not just start at number 3, but I want to go around this entire circuit and get back to 3. It actually has to be at the higher letter of the circle across from your number. And so let's say that I go all the way around the board to N, all right? I want to roll a 3 to get back here, but we'll get back to that in a minute. So as I said before, I started out as a 3, as third in the order. I rolled a 1 originally, so that lands me to point E. So here is the thing. I'm stuck at point E right now, and again, hypothetically, I forgot a project. So I am stuck there, but there's good news. There is an outer circuit of good things. So that's those outer letters are where you want to be, because they're the good everyday events that happen to us. And so what is likely to happen is I have to go all the way to letter I to get on those good things that happen in life. But something awesome can happen. Remember, I'm player number 3, and so what I'm hoping happens is at some point when I'm Oh, I don't need that bag. Thank you. When I'm on this inner circuit, hopefully I roll my assigned number. It's not happening right now. It's rare to happen, but if that were to happen, I would automatically level up. So let's say I'm on E and I roll a 3. Well, I would automatically move on to N. Yay, it's Taco Tuesday. And I, instead of having to make 2 loops around, I would only have to make 1 loop around back to where I am, because again, you have to finish that outer circuit at some point. So let's say I'm back, I made a complete circle, I'm on letter N. I will get 3 chances again to roll that assigned number so that I can win. So let's say that doesn't work though. Let's say that I am not able to roll my assigned number. I get 3 chances. Well, again, the point of this game is stress, and an aspect I hope is part of that is how we overcome stress. And so I get my 3 chances. Let's say it doesn't work. I don't roll a 3. Hey, I would roll a 3 and I win. But let's say I don't roll a 3. I roll a 5. So it's not working for me. I've rolled 3 times and I'm still not able to get back to the inner circle to win the game. Here is the thing. I would, remember at the beginning, I forgot that project. I would relate to the negative aspect of this circle, and I would say, you know what, even I forgot the project, and that's a stressful thing, here is how I would react in a more positive way to, I forgot my project, but I would focus on the next thing. I would build myself up constructively. I would react in a positive way. So the whole point of my game isn't just the randomness, the chance. I'm hoping that there's an aspect of things that we can control. Obviously, we can't control what number we land on, what letter we end up at, but I'm hoping that we can interject some positivity into it, because the whole point of this game is to realize that things do happen, bad and good, that we can't control, but we can control our attitude. And so I'm hoping, at least at that last place, that we can interject, you know what, this is how I would react positively. This is what I would do. Even though it's a negative situation, here's how I would react to better myself in that situation. And so I hope that there's more meaning there than just, the dice and the board. So I was able to get a lot of help from my students, so I enjoyed that part, definitely getting to talk to them about the bad and good parts of their day and their suggestions. They were compensated with candy, so they enjoyed that. And so I hope that a day in the life has a positive message. Thank you.